Hello and welcome back to Journey 3000. Let's get right into it. If I can find the right tab. Okay, start game. Usually it takes a little bit to queue. Never mind, and we got a 2300. Let's see what he plays on the first move. Hopefully a move at some point. Seems that this game, it's just not gonna happen. Oh no, it's gonna happen. We got a Sicillian. Yeah, so okay, we're playing the Taiminov Sicillian. So he takes d4, knight takes d4, knight c3, knight c6. This is the start of the Taiminov. This is a variation that we're going to play b5. He's going to play bishop here, and we're going to go e4. Or not. And now I don't know exactly what is going on. Seems like a reasonable move. Now I'm going to push the knight back. It has to go to an awkward square. I hope. Maybe he's thinking about queen here. Just bishop there. Alright. Seems good enough so far. Just going to get castled. I'm going to castle, maybe put my queen here to prevent f4. That's my current idea. Let's try, I guess, queen here, knight here. That seems like a problem. Thinking about setting up an outpost here. That gives, obviously him an outpost as well. If I just play like d5, pawn takes, doesn't seem very good. So it loses material, so I'm not sure exactly how to continue here. How do I get d5 through? Because I either have to get d5 through or play e4 and just accept the, the other one, the Shevenigan or something. Not the Shevenigan, the I don't know what it's called, the Jefeshnikov or something. So we play e6, but we're not in either of those lines, so I don't know. I'm comparing them like that. I'm rerouting my knight. This is my current plan, and they're rerouting their knight as well. Okay, speed is going to start to be a thing that I need to start considering. Let's put my bishop on the better square. I guess I'm blundering a piece here. Yeah, I guess I am. That's okay. Alright, I think now's the time to go knight c4. Isn't this just hanging? I'm guessing there's going to be some drawback for me here. But we'll see. I mean, obviously I'm giving it the bishop pair and I have a bad bishop. But, I want a pawn. This pawn structure is bad. And that seems like something. I feel like I'm winning another pawn here, but maybe there's some compensation for him. Such as trapping my knight. This seems like good compensation for him. So maybe I just don't care about that. Maybe I just go back to knight here. And aim for d5. See, the thing is, if he takes, he frees my bishop, which I'm kind of okay with. So I'm going to go d5 here. I have a free bishop. Not to mention... So here, queen here, this fails. But here, takes, seems fine. He's obviously not going to give up the bishop. This is always going to be a threat. Same thing with this. Maybe I should just retreat the knight and then threaten to take. And try to get something through with like the bishop here. And develop that way. The center's clearing out, but we're still up a pawn, but we're down development and we don't have the bishop pair. So I'm going to say we're going to be even or slightly worse here. But I'm also just saying that because of my opponent's rating. So I assume he knows better than I do. Time-wise, we're not doing well, so we're going to have to hurry up there. But overall, I mean, we won a pawn, but he definitely has compensation. Thing is, his bishop's actually pretty bad. I guess I can go here. But the fact that I can't really displace this knight seems significant. Okay. I mean, obviously just gonna try this. I'm gonna blunder the exchange for no reason. See, here's weird, because I feel like I can just take this. Although, I guess... I mean, I don't really care if he takes that pawn. I'm going to start with bishop here. And then think about taking this pawn. If I move this queen to the right square, then this is a threat that he should be worried about. Alright. I'm okay with this transformation. Maybe I shouldn't be, I don't know. Okay. Thinking about this place, and then jumping in with the knight. Or maybe just jump into the knight right away. Does seem like a better move because I'm hitting this bishop, and I'm okay if he trades off the dark squared or the light squared bishop. Still up a pawn, not doing well in time though. Just trying to get this bishop off. Speed is definitely going to be an issue here. Again, I think I'm just going to be okay with this. Like, pawn takes, bishop takes. Like, pawn takes. This is hard. I think I just want to go here Bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. I try queen here. I mean, let's just try it. I don't know. I think I'm running out of time. I just need to... I mean, I think it's risky, though, because takes, pawn takes, takes. Queen here. Okay. Man, I gotta be honest, I don't hate my position. I think my pawn is pretty strong here. I mean, I can take this, right? He takes, this is checkmate in 2. I don't know. Seems pretty good for me. Seems pretty good for me. I'm feeling pretty good about this position. Yeah, that fails as well, right? Okay. Good game. Good game. Alright, that was a good game back. I'm feeling better about my chess. Let me see if this is visible. It's not. How do I change my window capture? There you go. That works. That works. Okay. Game review. E4, C5. Got the Sicillian Taiminov. And this is the first move where I don't know the opening. But I mean, it seems pretty normal development. Castle, and then kick this when the other knight comes, so his knight's forced to a bad square. But yeah, that seems like the computer was fine with that. Yeah, this is definitely the first move where I'm at a loss. I spent a lot of time on this, and then I'm coming up with an idea to trying to like deorganize my pieces this way. Sorry, coordinate my pieces this way. This knight is not necessarily useless. Obviously, the big thing here is that this pawn is just hanging, which somehow I completely missed. But that's okay. Yeah, just here I just completely hang the pawn. Like queen takes has got to be the best move, yeah. But he doesn't, which is nice. It's not very nice. So at this point, I'm kind of like, I'm actually slightly, I have the better side of equality, but it's equal. But I mean, my only move seems like knight c5 because I can't play d5 and every other move hangs the pawn. So, or I guess I could go queen c7, but it doesn't seem very good. All right, knight c5. Yeah, and here you just, I mean, he doesn't have to blunder, I guess. But I guess this isn't good for him either. No, it's just losing for him because I won the exchange. Okay, so he does have to blunder. And now here's compensation is that I want to say he doesn't really have any bad pieces, but since I took this pawn, this makes this f4 move so much worse because like he's not going to have a pawn advance here because I'm always going to have the majority. You need the e4 and the f4 to make this significant, so it's kind of defang this. And then also, you know, the structure isn't great for him. But usually there's some compensation for white. Like whenever I give it the dark squared bishop for a pawn, well, I think I'm too far like developed. I mean, the position is like only slightly better for me for that reason. I mean, he has the bishop pair, and I still have to figure out this bishop. And maybe there's just ways to put pressure along these lanes. Not that lane, this lane. Although I'm always gonna get d5 in. I mean yeah. Okay, it doesn't like d5. I'm not sure what I was worried about with this. maybe like a queen here or something, but it just hangs the piece. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what I was worried about. Yeah, it just kicks the. So maybe I was worried about this for some reason with a bad bishop. I have no idea. It seems totally fine for me. But anyway, I played d5. Need to flex the pawn, which is apparently a bad move. He should just take. But if he takes, then he just admits he's slightly worse. He has to play against my bad bishop, with my bishop being the center, but he also has blocked bishop. So it's kind of even in that way. Doesn't like knight back, just wants to develop the bishop. I was worried about this. Like this type of thing happening doesn't seem great for me. But what should my response be? I have an intermezzo that I didn't see. I'm just taking. What about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't see the tactical intermezzo. It felt risky, especially because we're running out of time. This just felt like the safer move, which is just to move back, which was fine. Not great, though. And here I definitely felt like I'm starting to hint at tactics of like takes. But the thing is, whenever this bishop moves, it uncovers the queen as a defender. So I tried to put in bishop here, which was not the correct move at all. Apparently this just works. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Then bishop here. I'm confused why this works. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Oh. It's a very abstract... Well, it's not an abstract tactic. I mean, this is pretty common, like this. But the idea of doing this... The only reason this works is partially because of this pin. And partially because there's already an attacker on this bishop. It's very abstract in that way. It's kind of a more difficult tactic. But like a standard pattern. Just in a weird way. That's interesting. These things all required me to calculate, which I was not doing. I was just playing the first move that came to my head, apparently. Alright. And then here, I'm pretty sure I'm just ahead. Like, I saw this whole sequence up to here. Which this isn't the right move. Just go straight for it. Why can't he defend? Queen check. Oh, for the same reason that happened in the game. Let's go ahead and take here. Alright, yeah, the queen sack still works there. So that's why that works. Here, it's just like a slower move, but he responds in the bad way. And then I win. With that nice tactic. Going across with the back rank. Anyway, that was day 62. I'm going to be doing more frequent uploads. I'm also changing my uploading strategy to not. I burnt out last time because I recorded every single day, but maybe I should record in groups. But we'll also see if that works because I don't know. Anyway, Journey to 3000. Thank you for watching.